Let's be real. The world can seem like a cold, messed up place sometimes. People play petty games, treat each other like trash, and act completely irrational. If you think it's just immaturity or lack of self-awareness causing this, you're dead wrong. Even positive, successful people frequently use and manipulate others when it benefits them. So what's the secret to rising above this toxic behavior? The answer is simple. Embody the powerful principles of Stoicism. Stoics know how to stay unshaken by people's nonsense. Here's the tragic truth. 90% of people are straight up addicted to validation and attention. They're like crackheads fiending for another hit of praise. Stoics are the exact opposite. They know how to remain rational, self-validated, and in control, and this drives insecure people absolutely crazy. You see, most have become so conditioned to getting constant pats on the back and hand-holding. When you remove that for them, they can't handle it. It's like ripping off a crazy person's security blanket. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Stoics choose to react to people's bees with calm poise, never giving away their power. By applying the Stoic mindset to your life, you'll build unshakable centeredness too. In this lesson, you'll learn exactly how to cultivate this for yourself. We'll cover 10 key reasons why Stoics naturally ignore people's games and irrationality. Get ready. Some of these bitter truths will sting, but you need to hear them. Number 1, not giving free validation. Think about how many notifications beg for your praise and attention the second you wake up and check your phone. A Stoic doesn't freely give that validation to feed people's egos. They'll be cordial to make a human connection, but after that intro, the constant stroking stops. The Stoic has put themselves on other people's radar, but treats them as regular, not extra special. This instantly separates them from everyone else, dishing out non-stop affirmations and butt-kissing. It's like a bucket of ice water in the face to people conditioned to easy validation. They get confused thinking, wait, why isn't this person worshipping me like usual? Why don't they see me as so amazing? Suddenly, your lack of extreme validation makes them question their self-importance. They'll desperately seek that excessive praise from you because they can't handle someone staying rational and unswayed. Let me be clear. I'm not telling you to cruelly play mind games while being a deadbeat loser. That's lame and solves nothing. What I'm saying is, don't be a people-pleasing yes man, constantly inflating others' egos. As Marcus Aurelius said, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Value your time and energy too much to hand it out freely to the masses. Number 2, unwavering commitment to their purpose. Stoics have clearly defined philosophies and virtues they live by with laser-focused determination. Their values and ethics are their unwavering North Star in life. When you have this level of conviction, you don't have time for pointless drama and negativity. Instead of getting caught up in distractions, Stoics devote their full energy to creating lives they can be proud of based on their principles. As Seneca said, "We are not given a life worth so little cost." They strategically take action instead of waiting around helplessly for circumstances to change. Their driven ambition, integrity, and philosophical depth is insanely admirable. It's something self-obsessed, short-sighted people utterly lack. People can't help but be drawn to Stoics' self-actualized presence. Number 3, courageous risk-takers. While most avoid any risk or difficulty like the plague, Stoics embrace challenges head-on. They know the biggest personal growth comes from getting uncomfortable and taking the road less traveled. As Seneca said, "Providence has attended me, fortune has smiled. I have reaped whatever rewards there were." Being passive and risk-averse breeds stagnation, helplessness, and struggle. It's the path of fear and regret, not virtue and flourishing. Stoics live according to their values, not merely existing in quiet desperation hoping for handouts. Before you can even discuss Stoic ideals, you must develop the fortitude to make hard choices. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." Number 4, at peace with solitude. We all know people terrified of being alone. They desperately latch onto any relationship or social circle to fill that void, constantly seeking belonging. Yet these bonds inevitably fail because the neediness crushes any chance at real intimacy. It's just avoiding their inner problems through people. Stoics are completely comfortable being alone and independent. When you're so grounded in your virtues and identity, you don't need others to constantly affirm that for you. Your unshakable self-assuredness attracts quality people into your life by choice, not forcibly welcoming anyone available through codependency. As Seneca said, "He is a great man who is unperturbed by station, in whatever state he is, rejoicing in his life." When you love your own company, people can sense that magnetic centeredness. Number 5, detached from histrionics. Some people love creating unnecessary dramas and blowing situations out of proportion. They throw tantrums, spin out over small things, and exhaust you with constant emotional chaos. Stoics don't reward this nonsense by entertaining it or getting sucked into the drama vortex. They detach from the hysteria until the person reapproaches with a rational, calm demeanor. This unshakable poise signals that you cannot abuse or manipulate them with bratty games. Only once someone argues respectfully using logic and facts will the Stoic re-engage. As Marcus Aurelius said, "How unlucky I am that this should happen to me." Not at all, but rather, how unlucky that I am that I should allow myself to be broken by this thing. Number 6, blunt and straightforward. Why sugarcoat and beat around the bush? Stoics believe it's more honorable to risk being openly rejected than wasting time with passive aggression and mind games. As Seneca said, base avarice lies in aspiring to possess more than is prescribed by right reason. When people try manipulating a Stoic, they're dismissed and cut off. The Stoic realizes these people operate in bad faith, so there's no point entertaining their games. Most people avoid directness due to insecurity and fragile egos. A Stoic says exactly what they mean in plain speech, no tiptoeing required. As Epictetus said, "It is the sign of an unstable mind not to be able to endure any trifling deed or word that offends our way of thinking." Stoics don't play those petty rhetorical games because they have stronger minds. Number 7, prioritizing productive actions. A constant people-pleasing habit many have is pathologically rearranging their entire schedule to cater to others' last-minute whims and requests, no matter how trivial. Any commitment, productivity, or self-care goes flying out the window in a desperate bid for approval and attention. A Stoic doesn't violate their principles or derail their important plans for meaningless distractions. It's so much more admirable when you have your own purpose-driven life that doesn't grind to a halt based on others' impulses. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Those things which draw misfortune on man are not external, but proceed from inner fault and wickedness." When someone truly values their time and energy, they don't hand it out frivolously. You must earn that commitment through consistency and integrity. Number 8, seeing people's true nature. One of the most dangerous human flaws is our tendency to see others through a distorted, extreme lens. We either wrongly idolize people as infallible gods, goddesses, or demonize them as worthless scum based on limited perspectives. Stoics see the full complexity of human nature, objectively. They appreciate the virtuous traits in a person while keeping a keen eye on their flaws and growth areas. This balanced awareness protects them from the delusions of contemptuous pessimism or starry-eyed optimism about people. As Seneca said, "Gold has to be ennobled, base metals stained not to belie their earthy origins. The greatest genius is the most indebted person of all. What more does he owe to himself than the world owes to him?" Stoics have unconditional respect for the human condition and potential for growth, but they make fair, grounded assessments about someone's current character, both positive and negative. This protects them from being blinded by people's facades. Number 9, humility and life mastery. Despite embodying many admirable virtues, Stoics don't see themselves as automatically superior to anyone. That narcissistic thinking is for the immature and insecure. Stoics understand that cultivating wisdom, fortitude, and self-discipline over a lifetime is the highest form of mastery. As Marcus Aurelius said, "In the morning when thou risest unwillingly, let this thought be present: I am rising to the work of a human being." To that end, they own their strengths and accomplishments without arrogance or disdain for others, trying to better themselves. Their humble confidence cannot be shaken by petty insults or judgments from irrational people. As Seneca eloquently put it, religion is true philosophy, while what is nowadays called philosophy is merely a counterfeit sketch or imperfect study of this art of life. Stoics don't seek the empty praises of the close-minded. True mastery is in living by your principles. Number 10. Acceptance of life's difficulties. Here's the final harsh truth you need to swallow. Suffering and struggle are inevitable facts of the human experience. No amount of raging against hardships, finding scapegoats to blame, or escaping through distractions will make the discomfort disappear. A Stoic fully accepts that challenges are woven into life's journey. Yes, it's unpleasant, but instead of crumbling, they maintain poise and focus on the things within their control, their mindset, intentions, and responses. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. Most people desperately chase fleeting pleasures while catastrophizing any minor pain or difficulty. Stoics soberly face reality head-on and let the rest go. They don't angrily fight or try to escape adversity, which only amplifies suffering. Stoics remain steadfast in their values and ethical principles. This is what gives them unshakable calmness in any circumstance. At the end of the day, being a Stoic is about leading a rational life of virtue and fortitude according to your personal philosophies, not getting jerked around by passing impulses, emotions, or societal expectations. While the masses are entranced by shallow appearances, constantly seeking external praise to fill their void, Stoics focus on substantive mastery and growth from within. They don't attach their identity to desired outcomes, only the quality of their intentions and conduct. This sovereign self-acceptance and discipline is the path to true freedom and flourishing. These 10 harsh truths illuminate the struggles on the Stoic path, but the rewards of unshakable character make it worthwhile for those willing to endure. As Seneca said, "The path is smooth that leadeth on to danger." Embracing these sobering realities is the first step to your internal refinement. From there, no person or circumstance can ever claim dominion over your state of mind. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.